Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I took a 15-minute break between the last episode and this one. Kind of took a little breather. Take it easy, Two runs that didn't pan out how I would have liked. It's good to take a little, just make sure I don't get tilted. I generally don't with this game, and in general with games, I tend to stay pretty clear-minded. But I was also hungry, so I went and got a snack. Let's get to it, shall we? By my calculations, I need to record 4 more episodes of Monster Train in the next 3 hours. You see, I was planning on these episodes. I was planning on an average episode time of 45 minutes, and I'm getting an average episode time of like an hour and 10 minutes. So, today the Wurmkin is going to fix that for me, I hope. Save me, chef. I should have gone to the bathroom before I did this. Oh well. Yeah. Nothing new. It's not been too long. Did not freshen up my water. Just had a little snack. I had some cheese popcorn. Very good. What's your? I got a comment question for you because one came to me in the last 15 minutes. What's your favorite brand of flavored popcorn? If you have one. I'm a pretty big caramel corn fan. However, cheese popcorn, cheddar cheese, dusted popcorn, skyrocketing in the tier list lately. It's been very good. You can go with regular butter as well if you want. It's kind of like a what am I in the mood for situation as well. But, like popcorn's good. I don't eat it a lot though because it's not very filling and I like to eat foods that are filling. I don't want to finish eating something and go, yep, and now I need to eat more. Like popcorn flavoring, it feels like something that you eat just for the taste. Anyway, hope you are doing well today. Let's get to it, shall we? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Double Barrel, Daedalus, Darkness, Arcus, Diligent, Seraph, Bogfly, Razor Sharp Edge, Ambient Charge. I will not turn down a free win if the game shows it to me. We'll take Guild Marker here. What do I mean by that? I mean, first of all, I don't really want to play Reap Chef because I've had a lot of trouble with him. I really don't like Strike Gain Echoes, though. I'll play Reap Chef. I've had a lot of trouble with him, so let's give him another whirl. I go very back and forth on this guy, but this champion embodies my new philosophy with this game of early, mid, late. He's really weak early, and he becomes great starting on like 4-7 once your deck is trimmed down. So when I said I want to play something different, I don't want to play Reap Chef. Well, I didn't think of that chef, the one that does strike, add echoes to the floor. I was thinking of the other guy because I was thinking we could do Bog Fly Cocoon stuff. Because that's free. Like, that is actually, if you are struggling with Spine Chef and you want to know what to do to win with this champion, you pick the version that gets, or everyone on the floor gets more damage per echo. You get that guy, and you get Bogfly Cocoon. You self-infuse Bogfly Cocoon, and it is just over. The run is done. It doesn't free win. You also have to answer your chef's survivability a little bit, but, Did I even run through the cards? Bogfly, Razor Sharp, Ambient Charge? I think I did. It happens so quickly now that I'm not even sure if I do it or not sometimes, but yeah. Bogfly's a good starter as well. It lets us do things like that to first combat. This is an excellent card. Infused Echo Infusion, it triggers the Reap on Chef, and it gives him survivability. I think 3 of those infused win the game. Steel Enhancer is good too. We're gonna, in this early game, click on anything that is infused, and we just kind of hope we roll good infused cards, and then we're going to look for a good frontliner for him. I think the best one is Keeper of Echoes, but I've had trouble with it. Multi-strike 5, 10, and 25. First of Kin's too big, but what the heck am I doing with Kinhost Vessel? This is anti-synergy if I take it. I think you go First of Kin here. He's a big body. Yeah. Kinhost Vessel is very bad pre-Daedalus, I think. First of Kin, I'll even give him the multi-strike. He can just chill on another floor. I'm not gonna do much more with him. But, yeah, I mean, he's good. A unit that does 30 times 2. Like, I'm basically paying 80 gold in that shop to set myself for life. Well, not for life, but for a while. I will leave. I'm going to pay 3 energy for him, but for 3 energy, I'm basically not taking any damage ever. Unless I take this trial for 75 to go to the steel shop. Yeah, I will take this trial. The big thing about First of Kin is that he's 55 health. This unit, First of Kin, this is a eat your heart out Demon Fiend unit. This dude has a good effect on him and has good enough stats. Like, dude, get fucked, Demon Fiend, is all I can really think of when I look at this guy. Because they fill the same role of strong early and then fall off. But one of them costs 3 and is playable early, and one of them is Demon Fiend. I would say poor Demon Fiend, but fuck him. A little behind, but we have this man up here. I should protect him a little bit. I'll protect him. I think it's better. We're just behind because we spent a lot of energy. I'm having trouble filling out on echoes right now, mainly. Restores are super nice though for this early game also. Neglected to mention. Restores are very nice here. They give a little survivability, they proc Reap, like it does everything you could ever want. Yeah, top 4 boy, he got enough damage to be worth for sure. I mean, he paid for himself because he cut 5 damage off of that trial. 4 damage off of that trial. And the trial was worth 75 gold. Soul Crushing Guild. I don't think I can afford this many extract cards, especially not this early. This card is really good, especially Infused, this card's really good, but I don't think I can take this many of them this early. Echo Infusion uninfused is less intriguing, and I think we just grab Bounding Echoes as a result. Bounding Echoes lets us take uninfused cards with a little more certainty. Wildwood Sap is interesting. Like this is not a click infuse situation because I think Razor Sharp Edge number 3 is really bad. Just give me Wildwood Sap. We can form a reasonable Relentless plan here out of stacking Sap on First of Kin actually. And I don't hate it. Multi-strike again? Keeper of Echoes is here. We could take space and we could play First of Kin in front of the chef. And then I just answer survivability on First of Kin through Awoken spells. And because he'll have 55 base health. I could give him 2 multi-strike. I think I'd be better off just giving him 25 though. I feel like, because I don't feel good about taking Keeper of Echoes here particularly. I know First of Kin is going to fall off, but I can scale his survivability. I could even put Chef in front, maybe? And then survivability on Chef, but we just want to put whoever has more health in front. I'm just like, Keeper of Echoes is good, but I feel like you want to have 2 of them for him to really pop. I think at 1 of he's not that great. Maybe a Restoring Retreat could come in play, but without that in the starter, I don't feel like banking on it is a good idea. I think I'm down to take space and just play First of Kin in front of the champ. Okay, let's try it. I could infuse him with Keeper of Echoes, I guess. Actually, should consider that a little more. Probably worth, but eh. Let's get a 30 times 3. Is this right, though? Because I feel like he needs help. I feel like 55 health, he gets 1 shot sometimes. I think there are waves that do 55. So weird to not take the multi-strike, though. It's such a good upgrade. But I think I roll for 25. Wait, probably not. Okay, I'll just jump. Sure. Purge a Train Steward. Train Stewards are the worst card in this deck by a lot because they're not infused. Fogflies aren't infused, but they cost 0. I don't have a good handle on if this run wins or not. I think that if we pick up and hold over Unleash the Wildwood, it's pretty good. Like, the run isn't terrible then. Outside of that, though. This is the old damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Put First of Kin top 4 and then either 4. I put Chef on, he takes 20. I think it's better to put him here because I can make him take 10. That's probably better. The problem is, taking space to play these two units together, the chef also... Or, not chef, First of Kin wants energy for your turn 1. So I'm maybe incentivized to keep these two split, and then I just let the I scale top 4. Maybe I just keep them split forever. If I can heal this unit enough, they'll live. It's a strange one. I think there's a lot of ways to go about this one, so we'll just kind of mess around with it and see where we end up. I did play mid-floor and put myself in this position now, didn't I? Where my chef takes exact lethal. It's okay. I think it goes up here. He doesn't die. I can save him. Let me get some good reap on the boss. Slap that Wildwood Sap down. This is a little frightening. I should probably respect this a little more. I think your healing plan can be Wildwood Sap, but it's ugly if it is. Like when your healing plan ends up being Wildwood Sap, it's usually pretty ugly. But I'm not sure. Like if I have enough infused cards, the big reason to play these two together, I guess, is for the infusions to be on the same floor. Probably a good reason. Should put that up here. It doesn't matter. Boss is dead for sure. There's no way he doesn't die here. I've peeked the known universes through and through. He's always dead. And the train steward just handles it for sure. Okay. I think I will just take space. I doubt that I will... I'll just take space, yeah. I think that there's an equal likelihood of getting an answer in artifacts for space and or energy. Like there's an event that gives space and there's a few energy relics. I think we're better off taking space because the energy relics are less likely to be seen. Unearthed Remains does both things. It's consume and it's a charged echo. How lovely. Oh, I'm down. 100% I'm down. Hard pivot to Steelsinger here. It's a shame because we've already seen 2 multi-strikes on this run. Here's the thing you gotta understand. I love Steelsinger. I really love this unit. I am more than happy to just make a hard turn into Steelsinger here. I think it is a little scary because I have 2 3-cost units. Oh, I don't think it's right. Man, if I could just transfer the multi-strike from First of Kin over to Steelsinger, I would pick this in a heartbeat. But I don't think it's right. As much as I want to take him, I'm just not... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I changed my mind. I thought about it a little more. I'm gonna go for it. So here's my thinking. I think that Steelsinger is very strong. I think that he is very close, but not quite Apex Imp levels. So I want to put that to the test here. Can we perform the hard pivot into Steelsinger here? Let's find out. If I see Animus of Will, I infuse it on Steelsinger, I'm pretty sure. Double stacking Wildwood Sap is good. I think Animus of Will goes on Steelsinger pretty comfortably here in case we don't see any more multi-strike. I don't think this is a mistake. I know he's going down to 5x2, but that's not a big deal. All I have to do is I have to dodge the double unit draw turn 1 and we should be chilling. 25. Let's take a little peek ahead. We have a lot of temples. I don't need to take anything. I'll make my numbers pretty comfortably. Value stoning cards is pretty valuable, but intrinsic is also okay, but I don't think it's worth. Oh, I can do... Actually, the value stone is worth on Wildwood Sap. I'm gonna do this in the other order because I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters, so let's just not find out. I don't know if it goes like 0 and then +1. This way we go +1 and then 0 for sure. Like, I know it works this way. I'm pretty sure it would work the other way, but I'm not confident. Okay, let's take out the train stewards, and we just hope that we don't hit the bad turn 1 in the next combat. Next 2 combats are very scary. If we live them, we're chilling. Next two combats are very, very scary. But as long as we get through them, we're okay. I am 40 pack shards, which is scary as well. Party boys. Hopefully okay. It's a nightmare. We lost. It's a fucking disaster. First of Kin and Steelsinger turn 1. That's a go next. Yep. That's a crazy low roll too. Because we only drew 3 cards there. First of Kin had to be top 3. That's really bad. I will maintain some semblance of hope. I think that going Unearthed Remains isn't very value. I think we do this. Just take our Steelsinger up to 17 times 2 through Razor Sharp here. It's really bad though. It's like... it's game losing. Absolutely. Extract 3 to draw 3. Sure. Alright. I drew spells that I don't necessarily want to consume here. But you know what? It is what it is. We're just trying to scale our Steelsinger fast enough that I don't take full damage from this. Like, if I let this man in front walk here, I die for sure. So I'm doing everything I can to scale up to kill this man. Bogfly, save me. Get me out of this shit, Bogfly. I think it will. I think Bogfly actually hard carries me out of this. You're my only hope, Bogfly. Complete the mission. I think it is better to put the trains through his bottom floor here as well, because I think, I didn't do the math entirely, but I think we take this wave down. Yeah, okay. Just focus on healing our boy. But I played top and not mid here. It may seem like an obvious choice, but I thought about slapping mid to dodge Ember Drain. But, and also to get them one turn sooner. But, I did not. And we got a lot of regen rolling for us here. Just try it. I feel like it's worth drawing here. Although if I play this, I fuck up my Bogfly, so I play it down here. For deadweight. That's right, it can just draw non-spells. I forgot. Like, cutting another restore is a little sad, but it should be positive overall. Like, I should draw more restores for doing that than I cost myself. I think we'll recoup the losses from Animus of Will on this combat, and then on the next combat we start making tracks. Actually, it's best now, if I'm confident that I kill this boss here, 14, 13, I'm relatively confident he dies. I'm not super confident, I'm like this confident. I'm confident enough to not drop Razor Sharp, but I will throw some Reap at him. Yeah, okay. And bottoming out, we only had 2 restores in here. Just press end turn. We valued as much as we could out of Steelsinger here. The spikes actually gave me a lot of, a few extra rounds, right? Because my man dies. And that was about as best as it could have gone. Okay, how do we do? 25. Yo, we got plus 20 there. That's sick. It's really good. Soul Siphon is good. I'm not necessarily out. Like, Chef's still in this run. Regardless of the existence of Steelsinger, Chef's still here. So Soul Siphon is good. Ah, Restoring Retreat. Edgeprior is really good too, I think. Because it should just I just drop Edgeprior behind Steelsinger. Ideally, I don't put myself in a position where I need to put a Bogfly down. Just drop an Edgeprior in behind and make all the restores free. It's okay. I could also, actually, Restoring Retreat's really sick, right? Because I can move... I can potentially move the floors together. If I put any 2 of these together, it's pretty good. I'll grab Restoring Retreat, it's probably fine. I did look ahead. I know that there's no multi-strike potentiality till here. I am okay with that. I accepted that risk. Removals in Magic Shop. I think Magic Shop is good because I can look for holdover restore. Missing another duplicate is sad, but we'll get to... okay with this. Get rid of my last train steward. Start getting rid of Fracture, I think. I need to keep Razor Sharp Edge for now. Eventually I can cut it out. But for now, I'll cut the Fracture. I feel I need to hold Razor Sharp to help me with damage output for bosses right now. Huh. Sure. Abandon Stave. It puts me at 6 energy. A lot of times it's going to be worthless, but if I ever top deck both units again, I mean, this is just fine. I think we make use of the energy. For sure. I just take draw at the next one. And if I don't like it, like my removals aren't too cluttered. I have good cards for starters, so I can always just remove the blights and this is free energy. I don't want to double stack Restore. I think I will. It's fine. I have the money. We're very rich because of Guild Marker. We're at 40. I definitely don't take anything here in terms of pack shards. I'm not even going to look at the temptation. Hold over. I will hold over Restore. I think with Steelsinger, you're happy to hold over any healing card. Except for Restoring Retreat, I guess, but don't talk about that one. Don't even look. But what if it's Spell Chain? Okay, it's not Spell Chain. This is good. It's good news that it's not Spell Chain, because I don't have to tell you what I was thinking. Because I wasn't thinking anything with Spell Chain. My brain was off. I just said Spell Chain. This combat shouldn't be bad. Hopefully. Restoring Retreat here is interesting, isn't it? Does this work? It doesn't work. I didn't think it would. I think I'm best off playing it through like this, actually. I don't really care about putting First of Kin on the floor with the chef. I care more about guaranteeing that wave's defeat. We just get the engine rolling. What am I gonna call this episode? This is just a weird pivot episode. This is mostly just me testing the hypothesis of Steelsinger is good enough to win from any position. Which I, so far, have found myself in agreement with, but I'm not so certain with Steelsinger. I think there are potential, like we were committed to a different plan when he showed up, so I'm happy to give it a pivot and see. He'll win us the game if we get there. Just let this wave walk like I did. I'll draw an answer. I can throw things at this. I believe I should not disrespect Self-Made Harpy. I should put the Bogfly down. I believe Self-Made Harpy could put me in the blender. I've already disrespected a little bit by skipping Razor Sharp, so we will remedy our disrespect. I think Self-Made Harpy can take me to church, and the church is my own doom. Very important, do not play an infusion here. Whatever you do. I would really like to not take 16. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I just play cards and see if we get there, right? 45, 60. I'll never get there. I'll always be just shy. Sadly. Oh well. 16 here. We take it. It's not the end of the world. Aha. I mean, we're not too poor off here. I didn't realize Self-Made Harpy was only going to do 30. I thought it was going to be much worse than 30. Probably could have gotten away with a little more greed. Although, we're not out of it yet. I shouldn't talk like it's dead. Just don't forget, 30 is a lot. We only have 18. I'm going to respect. I'm going to play Razor Sharp Edge. It's not worth greeting here. Yeah. Very good decision to respect. Very strong choice. Okay. If we see a multi-strike, this run is settled for sure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Ideally, the next shop holds multi-strike quick and we take this one all the way to the bank. We cash in. Wurmkin Etchings lets me pull back Wildwood Sap. Just gives me a second Wildwood Sap. I'm effectively playing, but we can make use of the energy for sure. Or we have the energy to make use of, I should say. Infused Focus Growth is good. Lines up with Pyre Health. Please show me multi-strike and quick. Oh, there's actually this is a triple multi-strike game. That's crazy. 3 steel shops, 3 multi-strikes. I'm blessed. Roll it up, sure. Endless, you know, we can't win them all. We'll take it though. I don't think I need magic for anything right now, so I will probably just go left and look for multi-strike or quick. Oh, Precious Plating, so good. I mean, so both of these are strong. Vapor Funnel answers the problem of backline sometimes sneaks by. Backline doesn't sneak by until the chef dies. Whoa, almost just fell backwards in my chair. Hold on, I need to move out. Give me a second. There you go. I was way too close to my desk there. So, Vapor Funnel lets me let backline walk. I think if I let backline walk, though, we're in a bad spot. Precious Plating just gives me 40 Pyre health and says I will not die to Arcus chipping me out. I think it's smart to take Precious Plating here because we're not out of the woods yet. After Arcus, I think we are cleanly out. We have a 3 multi-strike Steelsinger who's looking like he's going to scale up about to... He's probably going to leave Arcus at 75 times 3, somewhere around there. And I will grab a second one of those right before Seraph. This isn't a particularly scary Arcus either. First wave is free, which is good news. I don't play First of Kin here. Yeah, I don't play him. Now I could do a where we drop in for Steelsinger in front of Chef. Or I could have put Steelsinger in front of Chef here. I decided against it. Why? Well, it wasn't really a decision. It's just kind of how it panned out. I don't really feel that bad about it either way. I'm gonna come up here with one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so one of these fractures costs more. That's okay. So we'll go restore, restore for sure. And we just go like, oh no, they don't. Because I definitely, we're going to get the scaling every turn. It has to happen. Where are we at? We're at 70, so I take 15 from each temple and we're there cleanly. Okay. I do not think I need to play Bogfly anymore for Arcus. And Ambient Charge, it will most likely not hit Restore, so I think it is worth playing. That's a really good set of hits. That's really, really, really good. Wow. Because yeah, I can just pull back the Echo Infusion. Does this give him +1? No. I didn't think so. Yeah, let's get all of those spells I played back. And they're all pretty good. Yeah, they're all pretty good. I mean, mainly just Wildwood Sap number 2. You get to play a second Wildwood Sap, you get to 23 regen and you're just chilling. I should play like this. These consume, so I don't care what they cost. Maybe, I think you really can. I mean, I think that given the exact same position that we saw Steelsinger in initially, so think about this run, but instead of seeing Steelsinger with this, we were Exile Awoken. I think that position you can't make this pivot that I made, but I think like if you're default Awoken, I think you pivot into this unit at any time. But as Exile Awoken, I think you cannot cleanly make the pivot without... How do I put it? You need to see it before you commit to a different plan. You need to kind of be like, I don't really know what I'm going to do on this run. I guess we'll just kind of see, right? Haha. I'm going to respect Arcus enough that I'm not going to disrespect Arcus here. 28 though? Maybe I should have. 28 attack only? I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to play First of Kin. I think I can just press healing cards on my man and we'll be fine. I will respect him enough that I fracture. I could sit down and do the math, but I'm like, what, it's 240. I think we're chilling. I mean, we're definitely chilling. He heals so much. He takes like 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no problem. Probably could have gotten a little more out of this if I had saved up on, or saved off on the reap, but I think it's fine. God, I love Steelsinger. This is I think this is my favorite unit. I really do just enjoy playing him. I think he's very fun. I'm gonna press skip here. You could pick Wurmkin Spike, potentially. We do float a lot of energy sometimes. No, it's not a healing card. And I take draw now. I unmuted myself, right? Yeah. It's been a while since I've done a, hey, am I muted check. Hey, am I muted? I mostly got over it, but you know. Every now and then it creeps in. Cool. I can cut First of Kin from this run, I'm pretty sure. And I will do so. And I need to make sure that I don't mess up on packed shards. We take a 15 from this temple, we take a 15 from this hell vent, and we take a 15 from here. And that should be 45. Yeah, so whatever the 15 is, we take. Sure, Extreme Stone Restore is fine. And I'm feeling like I don't need to keep these Vengeful Shards in. I'm just gonna get rid of them. Thought I had one more there because I forgot I already did one removal. I will take the other one out for 50 gold. And build a card? Ah. Oh, Wildwood Sap would be good. Nice. This event, I haven't had it be like this in a while, but this is the event, the merchant event. What is that called? Like the broken down merchant, whatever you call it. The random consumable card event. It's the event where I go, yep, I don't give a shit about this unless I'm playing regen in Awoken and I go, yo, give me another Wildwood Sap, hell yeah. Just take 15, 15. Is there a 15? Quick check. I have Extreme Stone, Value Stone, Bell Chain? Okay. I can take any. I can take any. I'll respect Shade Wings here. If I had Vapor Funnel, I would disrespect, I think. Although, kind of scary either way. This combat will be a true test, because my chef is going to get run over really quickly. Like, really, really quickly. Like 2 rounds quickly. I would like to play Focus Growth on my Steelsinger, but I think I would be irresponsible for doing so. I think I need to put 5 Reap on these enemies. That way it will kill me. Soul Siphon, right on time. I think the chef is actually going to do about as much as he needs to. The next 2 waves are a problem. I don't get the collector here. I just numerically cannot catch it. I have to put and put Unearthed Remains down here. That'll get the Shade Wings in the back. I think I would have been better off playing... The Bogfly goes down to help catch some of these enemies. I would have been better off playing mid-floor Chef, so I had a little time to pick these guys off, potentially. That's what I'm thinking. We'll just kind of ping them off with Fracture and hope for the best, I feel. This will not hit a card I care about, most likely. Ambient Charge is fine here. Oh, it actually just drew me Wildwood Sap a turn sooner, which is really nice. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. It's crazy to me. You know what's really ridiculous to me? Ambient Charge. Ambient Charge is a card that I find hard to believe exists in its current form. You hurt me a lot. This is 200? 89 times 3. You always have to put all 3 hits into him, huh? This hurts a lot. Yep. It's a shame. Anyway, as I was about to say, Ambient Charge is kind of wild to me. This hurts a lot too, actually. This is only 270. It's not the end of the world. This is where I'm very glad I took Precious Plating over the other option, though. Because if I had Vapor Funnel, I would be taking... My Pyre health would be impacted more negatively. Anyway, Ambient Charge I'm very surprised exists because, like, it doesn't do anything good for you. Like, adding the Consume to the cards I think is meant to be treated as the positive, but, like, it is very clearly not. That kills. Whereas there's another certain card I'm going to talk about here into contrast. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess which card I'm about to say that I think is ridiculous? I'll give you a second here to think it over. That's right, it's Return Soul. That card exists. And Ambient Charge exists. And they were printed at the same time. I have nothing more to say on this topic. Like, that's it. This card has an Extract 3 cost. And it's because it draws. I know it's because it draws, because if this didn't have the extract cost, this could go infinite very, very easily. That's just part of the inherent flaws the game faces, I suppose. I will play Wurmkin Etchings, and then I will just Ambient Charge back whatever we draw. Yeah, cool. It does not matter a lot. I actually don't want to play Unearthed Remains here. I will aim to ping off these Shadewings because they do pose a serious threat, but as long as I can kill one of them, which I know I can, thanks to the Fracture I pulled back, we're good. Some cards in Wurmkin you don't want to bring back, which is interesting. What makes it interesting that it is a random, the one that comes back, right? Maybe if I Echo Infusion this guy, he'll live an extra round. You never know. But yeah, there's like, Soul Siphon there is a card that I do not want to bring back. And I would never... there's some situations, but that card falls off in terms of its value very quickly. Speak of the freaking devil. Ancient Resonance is a good pickup here because it answers backline after Chef dies. We want to have a few of these answers in just so we can pull it and save our run from disaster. And skip. And we go right. What's our final answer on Steelsinger? It is, drumroll please, 109 times 3 with Quick. That's pretty good. Now we started here at 5 times 3, so we scaled up over 1, 2, 3, 4 combats. We gained 104 attack, averaging us out at about 26. Not bad. And I will take another. Now, I did remove the blights. If I draw both of them on turn 1, I'm gonna be angry. Monster Train, I'm gonna be mad. I will be very mad. I will not put on a happy face for that one. Too bad I can't take Trader's Quill. I'm gonna do a weird one for you here, because I think this is my best option. Do a Large Stone Bogfly. I know what you're thinking. What the heck? But I can throw this in front of the Chef, potentially. Potentially. It's a shame I won't be able to put these Steelsinger. Actually, maybe I can put them together, which would be very good. Is this better than just removing a card? I feel like I'm better off just removing a Bogfly, honestly. The run is pretty straightforward now, and it's not even over if I miss my Steelsingers. Like, one of them can make it, I just have to have Chef live. It's a question we'll answer. It's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it. Once Monster Train burns the bridge, we can solve it. We'll find our detour. Ah, not today, I see. Chef we want to have live for as long as possible. Of course. Because he answers backline for us for a while. And I will put this Steelsinger up here. And just chump a 10 hit. Fine. I do take a curse, which is a bit of a shame. The Curse Boys being infused is a little problematic. But we drop in the big boy Steelsinger. I can also Bounding Echoes the Curse, which will help a lot. I think this one I want to stack regen on, because this is the one that's going to be in front for Relentless when I play Restoring Retreat. Glad I picked Restoring Retreat, by the way. Card ended up being pretty slick here. Why are they all... It's like all purifiers being infused. I'm not necessarily mad, I'm just surprised. It's not what I would expect. I can take Ember Drain 1. This is an interesting one. I can play Soul Siphon here and take Ember Drain 1 to stop a curse, which is effectively stopping Ember Drain 1. Seems fine. I'll probably try to spread some of the healing around, but I need this man to not die. Of course. And when I draw Restoring Retreat, we're going to be faced with a bit of a conundrum. Although in this case, it's just take 1. Not a big conundrum, really. I just have to take 1. And this is definitely correct. I think. Maybe it doesn't matter. I've been in this position before. I've been in this exact position before. I have. I just had like the biggest sense of deja vu of my freaking life. I've been in the exact position of... I have 2/2 costs in hand. One of them's an AoE spell. I need to move my Steelsinger down a floor. And I'm going to take 1 because of Diligent Seraph. I've been here before. I don't like it. I mean, it's like, it's fine. But like, it's weird. I want to be spreading the damage increase, but I should not try too hard on that. I should just focus on making sure I don't die to Seraph here. But it is going to be worth it and good. I'm being mindful of which card I consume here. It's going to be worth it to be spreading regen between them. Like, that's 2 hits instead of 0. It's a net +1, basically, because playing Restore here is only 1 +1. Playing it here is +2, so it's a net +1 attack. Which is worth grabbing, I feel. Oh, interesting. I looked at that for a second because I was confused as to why they were both getting the same amount of health. That's because this man is taking 15, but he's at 16, and this man's taking 1 in terms of regen hit. Or regen gain, I should say. And then I just ambient charge whatever we pull here. It's fine. Oh, Restoring Retreat's pretty good, actually. Should stop this man from hitting me. It gives me a chance to stop him from hitting me, I suppose. I should say. Hopefully, I'm able to stop him. It's good to do, though, because we get a chance. And that's all that I need is a chance. And we get him. Sick. You really can just pivot into this from anywhere, it seems like. Maybe I'm being overconfident by splitting my regen here. I should probably not be disrespecting Seraph. In fact, I should probably have considered killing the Slight Wings, but we'll see. I didn't pull back my Wild Wisp Sap, did I? Ah, it's gonna be rather close. Let's play the whole hand down and see where we end up. I think we should just get there with the regen. Ooh, it's not. I can't believe it. I should have killed this guy. Oh no, we had quick. It didn't matter. Never mind. I die though, huh? I was a little too greedy. I think I might be able to catch it here. It's close. I have to get him below 80. I think we don't quite make it. It's like the 1 spell shield, I think, makes the difference, right? 74. I'll replay this one. I don't know. I've lost 2 runs that felt like they should have won. This one I was too greedy. This one was not like... I didn't make like dumb mistakes. I made mistakes because I was too greedy with my healing. I'll fix them here and we should be fine. I did this, but I should have done this if I didn't do it this way. I think I did it this way, actually. I think I did it this way. This looks right. I'm gonna go top 4. Should have played Bounding Echoes first. Whatever. I'm gonna go through it relatively. This is different. Something is a little different here. I'm +1 energy. I don't know why. Did the infusion roll differently? The infusion might have rolled differently and I didn't notice. I'll take it, whatever it is. So basically, I'm not going to min-max my unit's attack, the top 4 guy. I'm just going to, you know, we're just gonna play it like an actual player and not a greedy monster. Yeah, I've been in this position before. I threw this run for greed and nothing else. That's okay. I'll just keep saying that's okay until it's okay. I will throw big heals at this backline, man. And bottom 3 cards are Restore, Shard, Deadweight. It's like... I lose a Restore, but I also gain a better next turn for this. I think that's fine. Now I only have a chance of drawing those. Try don't waste my holdover. Because the holdover Restore, in the early game it acts as just perma-scaling for this unit. And at this section of the game it becomes maintenance on the regen. I will stay at whatever level of regen I'm at, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to always be at 19 unless I increase it. I think it's fine to just kind of aggressively speed through like this on the deck. And again, remember I don't need to kill those. Maybe filling my consume pile is also bad though. I mean, it is definitely bad. Because I don't get the second Wildwood Sap. But it doesn't matter. You just have to not be a greedy monster like I was. I got the second Wildwood Sap, but like, dude, what the hell was I doing? I was trying to min-max like what, 4 attack on this unit. I mean, it is what I do with Steelsinger. It's why I think the unit's really intriguing and very fun. Because it comes down to like, it's how much can I min-max? How much can I get out of it without killing myself? On Seraph, it turns out having only 17 regen is not good. Who knew? No spell shield? Oh. I didn't even say the right shield. I said spell shield instead of damage shield. Ah. Well, now it turns out that the run is actually going to be stolen from me anyway. Very sad. We played the better one, top 4, I think. Should have kept the Vengeful Shards, I suppose. But what can you do? I will play... So in this position, I was thinking about what I would do if this were to happen to me. And I think what I do is I move Chef to mid-floor. I think that's the strat here. I know it seems very odd, but what my thinking is, and it's not great, I think maybe I should have even flipped it a little more, but what I'm thinking here is I just drop my boy down now, and then when I draw the next time around, I can slap the next one top floor, and then restore and retreat it back down. I don't think that's particularly good, because I end up taking a lot to this wave if I do it that way. So I'm gonna just play it. If I had a cleaner restoring retreat, I might go for that, but I don't, so I won't. Fade Wings here. Our chef is going to live for 3 rounds. About as anticipated, really. Just give us a bunch of reap on this turn. Spells available. It's the only 2 spells that really matter, though. It's the only spell that really matters other than the other Wildwood Sap. I think I'd take the Etchings now. No, I'll Ambient Charge first. Yeah, this is a great hit. This is a really good hit. I'm glad I greeted. I don't want another Bounding Echoes. I do want this Wildwood Sap. I can pay for... comfortably. Yeah. Okay. Here's the real question. Does this guy solo? Like, can he hold it down? He definitely does not. I need the second one, and I think that, you know, I reset the last combat to try and play this out a little bit better, or to play the last combat out better, and at the end of the day, it's going to make no difference because the game has decided I do not deserve this. Yeah, like, what can I possibly do to this? I think that in the end there will be nothing. And there's something I can do, however, I would not do it unless I knew the draw order, right? If I were to play this combat again, knowing the draw order, I would put Chef top so I can move this Wild Singer or Steelsinger down to mid floor. I could also just stack my healing on the Chef, I guess. Like this, I feel like I lose this because I wasn't flexible. Like, there's things you can do, but I wouldn't think to do them, right? That's the thing. I can do things to win this run. I'm not going to replay this combat. I accept the loss. It's like I lost in the last combat for my greed, but there's things you can do to get out of this. I think that the way you go about this is actually to just... I think I was supposed to drop the Steelsinger, and I was supposed to hard pivot to keeping Chef alive. Because when missing the second Steelsinger, I cannot handle these waves. Without the second one, I can't do this, right? So, given the situation, I needed to just hard pivot to, like, perma healing Chef. He had to be the one with 33 regen. But... you know, we also got fucked here. Like, drawing both Steelsingers turn 1 in a 29 card deck is just a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. I don't know what else to say. It's a little frustrating that we go out that way, but there's still lines to win it. I just didn't plan for them properly. You can be a little more flexible and probably take this one all the way, but you know, I suppose it is that way sometimes. Fuck you, Monster. It's been a bad night of recording. I was hoping that I was going to be able to sit down and just knock out a bunch of good runs for the backlog, but like, buddy, these have been 3 really bad runs so far. Hopefully, if I lose the next run, I will probably just stop doing backlog, because God, I have to record tomorrow's episode also. Oof. I didn't think about that. Well, anyway, I need to go. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, here, I'll bring this up while I'm here. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Wait for it. Have a good one.